It's to you. Kev Gills, I got you on me. Yeah, man. Welcome to the U, have a seat. The only professor applying pressure when he teach. Big cloud in these YouTube streets. I cheat like Wiz Khalif. Call it in if you gon' speak. Press 1 when you checking in. I got the merch, copper, coffee, and kush shirt. Support the brand if you support the man. With the spirit of Steve Coakley, they can't hold me. Back them down and fade away on them like I'm COVID. Only straight shooter on this computer. Who else you know gon' bring it to your real truth? Hallelujah. More haters, more moderators. Get yourself timed out for making outlandish statements. Yeah, ain't no playing. Bungalow 54 is where you go with the herd. I got no patience. Either for God or you love Satan. It's reclassification over entertainment. It's for you. Everybody wanna have a school, but it's for you. Care less what a hater say you do. It's for you. Press 1 if you support, if you don't press 2. It's for you. Teach nothing over here but the living true. It's for you. Press 1, press 1, press 1, press 1. 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 Everybody wanna have a school, but it's for you. Care less what a hater say you do. It's for you.
It's to you.
Press 1 if you support, if you don't press 2. It's for you. Teach nothing over here but the living true. It's to you. Press 1, press 1, press 1, press 1. Press 1, press 1, press 1, press 1. Press 1, press 1, press 1, press 1. Press 1, press 1, press 1.
Yes, sir. Welcome back. A few days off. What is it? To Tuesday, Wednesday? I don't know. I'm doing a lot of changing over, a lot of things switching over to Patreon. And now that I don't have to pay to go live on Patreon, I'll be going live every day at KevRow University, at least 4 times out the week, 3-4 times out the week, trying to give my brain some time to study and put these shows together in a more informative and direct way. I want people to know a few things before I get started. Yeah, KevRow University is for the students, by the students. Hit that like button. It's for the students, by the student. You feel me? All the support that comes here is specifically for the people who you know, at the correct tier, and I've been saying it a long time. I'm switching over. I was just waiting for my blogging and my urban conservative show to format itself, kind of, and get ready to go in a political direction. Political conversations late night, right there on Coffee and Kush TV. I dropped the link on my Patreon just in case you're not subscribed already. You can go over there and check that out. I'll be over there at 7 o'clock in about 15, 20 minutes. And wanted to shout out my moderators. Of course, shout out the moderators and the people who come to class, you know, to learn. Doing this is not easy. I make it look good. I make it look easy. It's stressful on the mind. It's a lot that comes with being not just a YouTuber, but a YouTuber that knows so much in our community where truth is not received well, and it takes a while for people to get it because there's so much propaganda out here that causes the mind to go here, there, everywhere. And it just so happened last week we was talking about the Cat Williams, the little wheel, and they come out with that. So being that potent on the internet, you know, it does something to the mind. Like you can really see it, you know. I don't want to overexhaust myself. I mean, overexhaust myself, appealing to an audience that's not receptive of the message. You get what I'm saying? it's not receptive. I've been doing this for KevRow University like 2.5 years, really 3 years, and I've watched the different demographics come when we talk about rap shit or we talk about ignorant stuff. I seen the people come when it was cool. Kev hang out with everybody, but you see where that got. You see where that got me. But the moment I started speaking my truth, like my mind and my, I just start seeing boom, boom. I created the U for that alone, for the freedom of expression for people like myself who born in urban communities and born in democratic neighborhoods and around gangbangers and prostitutes and pimps and everything that come with South Central LA, to be able to express myself this way and allow others to do so is a blessing. But I won't be taken advantage of by individuals in the background watching and pretending and all that. You know, I make my topics for a reason. I want us to stay on topic. You know, we get these callers that call in. They like to steer the conversations this way and that way. Yeah, 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 Professor. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. And they play this game. Can I go there? They play this game because I only got a few minutes to where they think they fooling me. Like if I need a friend or if I'm in lack of something, press one. Now I try to tell them I'm not lacking nothing. Everything that I do, everything that I got is provided for. So I'm not lacking anything, knowledge and wisdom. This KevRow University. So, as the moderators even be more attentive, be more of a call-in mechanism for the show. You know, I got who is this chick, and then not B, excuse me, Rico sending me all types of information. See, y'all don't know this. See, I let Rico do that just so he can get on the air and do what he did. And I gotta gauge my audience. This is why I know a lot of fellas don't fuck with me, because I'm really an observer. I'm really just seeing what you know. Is it worth my while? Are you retaining some of the information? That's why I said, the dudes that's around. You don't see the dudes around me like that no more, because you can't just be around me like that. You got to be about something. You got to be about. I'm not just like your homie. You know, I'm not this dude you got a crush on the internet. Like I'm going somewhere. I'm doing something. I'm not slowing down. I'm not waiting, and I'm not finna waste my time with individuals who's not understanding the difference between allegorical concepts and law. Now, KevRow University is for people who are interested in history, God, and finding it and taking the allegorical concepts that they've brainwashed us on and finding it in law, so we can wake up from this mind control. I keep hearing, I'm with you. Yeah, I understand now. You don't understand because we ain't even nowhere. We ain't went nowhere. You know, a lot of people already connected for all this time on Earth to different sets, different communities. Y'all don't join fraternities. Y'all don't join all type of shit. So I'm not here to appease to your ear to the point where it's causing me disease and stuff like that. Like my not disease, but like disease, like a disease in the mind to where what am I gonna do to help this person see when they continuously stuck in the allegorical concepts. This class is only for us to wake up. We didn't find the genocide of black Americans in Archimedes' time traveling machine. We didn't find our our whole Holocaust that happened to us in the early 1900s, late 1800s, that they're trying to cover up. We didn't find that in no allegorical concept. We found that in time and history, letting scripture kind of like dictate where that goes. How do you find these people that's in scripture in time and history? How do you convince these people that they are the people of God? What do you got to do more than 12 Hebrew Israelites tribes to convince these people? So it takes a lot of work, a lot of stamina, a lot of brain power. And, I woke up like, you know what? I'm tired. That's why I woke up today because I was like, damn. I've wasted 3, 4 years on niggas just to look back, and y'all not even trying. That's my persona. But I went into a deep sleep. I went into I took a nap, as they say. Gave my mind some time. Y'all really don't know. This shit is crazy to think about these things. Time and history, and stay out of the allegorical religious aspects of the situations, because God is law, God is love, God's word is law. And that's what his nation was founded on. So it's not that hard for me to really think about these things. But I'm seeing now niggas is really just caught up in the world to where they can't think past the carnal. They can't think past the carnal aspect of themselves. The spiritual side is not real. It's a daydream. It's a wonderland. And the world is real. So trying to combat that and have people wake up from the world is a hell of a task. I literally had to block Rico. Don't call me no more. Don't waste my time. I'm not here to bounce back and forth. I'm not here to. I was listening to my last week of shows. I did back to back 6 hour shows. Didn't even realize. And then came back and did a 4 hour show. And then Thomas sending me all this information, never on topic though. He ain't never called. He ain't never on topic. And then laugh at a nigga. Press one. I put in 6 hours. This man put in 10 minutes. I say, what they got to do with the show? Oh, every time I get to it, these brothers never on topic, never got nothing, and they take the audience conversation to a boring conversation, and that's not what I'm here for. So y'all don't call back. Look, like y'all ain't never on topic. So y'all just stay over there with all the smarts that y'all got. Y'all knew all that before I came around. So open up and share yourselves. Don't attach yourselves to me. I'm solo bolo. I'm solo bolo. I just cut this live stream on and I do this shit. I got urban conservative, my late night with KevRow about to start type of stuff. And I'm really just been wasting a lot of time with individuals who like to waste time, who's capped, and I can't be around that. What up with it? Alan, I see you. I can't think like that. That's what's confusing to me. That's what's upsetting is I can spend that much time breaking down the allegorical concepts. I can explain to them in their face, Archimedes ain't even real. That's technological, subliminal conversations that they have. And let's stay on the law. Let's stay on the time. Let's stay on amending powers at the time. Let's go back 100 years and think how they used to. Let's learn the language that you think these niggas, hell no. Because if a nigga ain't talking about black shit and urban nonsense, that's why I started Urban Conservative. You know, a democratic approach to conservatism. Press one. Yeah, Euro News tomorrow, today. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm not. I've been wasting a lot of time. I lost my big channel for this call, so I lost a lot of revenue. And the only thing that I asked was, well, if the people support, then I'll keep it around. You know what I'm saying? And I stopped myself. I spent so much time giving you my mind. I'm talking to the fellas, my mind, that I negated what I really like to talk about, what I really like to do. You know, I put that on the back burner for you. It's true. And the people around me know that. I put that on the back burner for you. That's why I go so hard in KevRow University. No, Kev be mean and shit. No, bro. I lost a lot. I lost a lot, bro. In the last 4 years, my whole life took a right side up. I won't even say a turn. You know, I won't even say a turn. I just say it took an about face. Like, whoa, people I used to fuck with, I don't fuck with no more. People I used to talk to on a daily basis. People we used to fuck with each other every day. I don't fuck with them no more. In real life. Fact. So I've taken this serious. I applied my whole mind into what I do. Facts. And I got support. I got support, so I ain't tripping. But I'm not going to give you more and more and more and more, and you stuck in Wonderland in time immemorial. You stuck in the allegory. That's why we started this whole history class. Rico got to do a whole year, 2 years, go back. You got to, you, and that's what I noticed about the fellas. They spend more time in Wonderland and not the law. Hey, listen, I can wonder with you. That's fun. I can sit here and put on the music to put you in a further wonder trance sleep like Carimio does. I don't do that. The conversations is real, and that's how I express. This how I express mine. This ain't even no YouTube page. This my therapeutic. This is my motherfucking therapeutic session where motherfucker just come in and sit down and just, all right, what's on your mind? This. You know, but I was able to share my mind, say, okay, you want to learn more, and then years and learn more. And then come to find out, the people who with you, like old girl, we ain't gonna say her name because the devil was a lie. Press one. She's trying to attach my name to all type of nonsense she and others are doing in the background. I still don't know, and I don't give a fuck. I'm a grown ass man. Once I see it, I've been in L.A. my whole life. Don't say you with me and you trying to attach me to something bad. When I was in the streets doing bad things, it wasn't nothing but that. So which makes you think I'm gonna get on this computer and align myself and allow some person to put me from a gang like Hassan Campbell say? He tried to put me from a gang. I'm about big you. Nigga, I'm a grown ass man. The fuck is you talking about? But this is the mind state of individuals. So you got a lot of crazy people on the internet following me too. And I realize y'all need to go to bed. Y'all need to y'all need to take y'all asses to bed and get some sleep. That's what y'all really need. Y'all need to be on the computer because you don't understand nothing that I'm talking about. Just turn the channel. You don't understand nothing. You don't want to understand. I don't reprogram myself back into 1828. I'm listening to TV, a whole different perspective and a whole different outlook. To see Rico, to see Rico in Archimedes' time travels, like Gulliver travels, that's embarrassing. Press one. That's embarrassing. As the professor at KevRow University, I can't have you learning about the law and learning a little bit of law and a little bit of the language of the 1828 dictionary. This is the basis and the foundation, and the Bible is the basis and foundation of this university. And then you go right back off into Wonderland after you talking about you understand. You that's why I tell the fellas, just express yourself. Don't try to be right. Just be you. But motherfuckers be so trying to appease. I don't do good with yes, man. And tell me what's wrong. Tell me what's up. How can we do better? What can we do better at? How we gonna lace this track right here? Press one. How we gonna lace that track? But the more I delve into this study, and it ain't no study. It's just the 1828, the Bible, Black's Law Dictionary, and you. There ain't no motherfucker, ain't nothing else. That's it. Now, what is your interpretation on the timeline and the historical uh, ship that we're on, rowing backwards while looking forward, seeing the whole projection right in front of us? Why dream about the dream world when you nigga, you the story narrator, nigga? What do you see, bro? Express yourself. You say, "Oh, we want reparations, and we want this, and we want that." Well, explain it, motherfucker. Get you in the House committee and say, "Explain it." We're the few men that I can go with suits and ties that can explain it like that. At that level, where you get invited in conferences, speak on the Black Holocaust. Where you at? Why nobody ever thought about the Black Holocaust? Now they finding tunnel rats and Jewish tunnels all under New York, and they ain't the only ones. They've been having them tunnels up underground this whole time. They just trying to find somebody to put it on. Press one. Y'all, I'm trying to tell you, the more we expose the truth, you're going to see it in the media. That's why I'm tripping. Like, you don't see this? Nope. The niggas don't see nothing until it's too late. Day 3, 4, 5 years, I can imagine being 50 years behind. It's fact. This is why niggas is, because they worried about what black women is doing. They watching Anton Daniel. Press what? They watching Anton Daniels and talk about women and the femininity. Press what? They watching the bullshit. Y'all still on relationships. Yeah. Y'all still, if y'all still can't get this shit right, nothing else matters. Here, a bunch of motherfuckers with no relationship skills arguing about who relationships. That's not nothing I need to be listening to, bro. I had to learn how to turn it off. I don't became boring to the world. Motherfucker hang around me, I'm bored. Yeah, not nigga. It's boring without them entertaining you 24/7. It's boring. You gotta think. You gotta do it. It's a whole lifestyle to consciousness and all that other shit. Y'all see where that other shit allegories led them other brothers? Look at the whole conscious community. Give me the microphone and let my sweater go. Press what? Look at the whole conscious. Rashad Jamal. Prison. Brother. The brother was like. Prison. Young Pharaoh in prison. Everybody out here on the allegorical concepts and principles of African centricity and theology is looking crazy and stupid. Umar Johnson. Everybody. Every last one of them. It ain't making no damn sense. I'm looking for black urban news and I can't find it. I'm looking for the urban news for us. Where are news people at? Our whole community, Epstein tapes come out. Everybody listening to Cat Williams. I mean, the whole internet. The black community is the joke of the world. The butt of the joke. The whole world. Same recycled information. You new niggas still running around talking about y'all conscious with the same recycled information. The same one. It's getting played out. What niggas did in jail. Who told? It's all niggas watch all day on YouTube. And I'll be trying to watch it like, what the fuck is it? And I turn stupid. I don't even want to think about shit when I watch this shit. I'll be thinking, what the fuck did I just learn? Oh, Big Juke just got killed. Big Unc Juke, you know, from the CFG. Oh, rest in peace, Young Dolph. This is all y'all want to do all day. This is all y'all want. You heard about Young Dolph? Man, that get back is crazy, huh, yo? A bunch of grown ass kids. What up, Chicago? What up, Chicago? So when you come to the U, don't come with the allegorical principles stuck in your mind. Come with them trying to teach the people how not to stay in Wonderland. When you in a asylum or a corporation, that's a prison. Damn, I'm good. Hey, hold up. I'm gonna say that for urban conservative. Why Vlad TV don't talk about the Jews? They've been breaking the internet lately, but we're gonna get into that on the other channel. Distractions. No, not distractions. What people it's no distract. Like over here, you give your energy to what you like the most. I find the most time, what I like the most is these types of conversations about time, history, law. Y'all see how deep we went, going all the way back. Listen, we don't forget the ships and the coins. We don't found the gold mines. We don't found Centralia, bro. South Centralia.
Not like this. Not like this.
South Centralia. We went deep, G. And I didn't even mean to go that deep. Shit just happened to go that deep, bro. Yeah, South Centralia. That sounds good, huh? Craig and Carla. Plus what? Craig and Carla. When you come to the youth family orientation, don't be too, you gonna get it wrong. Don't be too caught up in getting it right. Because this historical timeline from the 1900s till now is very crucial that we tap into. That y'all always talk about tapping into energy and y'all ancestors, but y'all overlook the most important ones. The ones who just came right before you. And I ain't talking about your mama and them. I'm talking about your ancestors who just came right before you. You know, you ain't gonna get nowhere in Wonderland. And I'm not finna play with people like Rico, an old girl who's stuck in Pirates of the Caribbean. Rico stuck in time immemorial. And they gonna, yeah. Don't be that. If you gonna be wrong to get it right. Don't just be there just to swim around and find different ways to stay in the wrong. You can go to another YouTube page. You can create your own. You can literally get on the internet and create your own YouTube page and generate enough revenue for yourself to maintain your whatever lifestyle, depending on what you know. That's on you. But don't think you gonna leech off of me. Don't think you gonna build yourself off of me. That's not happening. We just watched somebody try to do that. Luckily, they got to me in time. I'm hold up. What's this one? And I realized when you, like Nip said, when you tell the truth, these people will try anything to try to stop you. Anything. Anything. And that's what I had to learn, especially being the person said distractions, but distractions in this chat. The only distractions that was on this channel was my heart trying to explain to you more of what I'm trying to say. If that's your way of being distractive, then use a piece of shit. Press one. Use a piece of shit. That's not distractive. That's taking a person's kind and trying to see how kind they can be and be how good a person can be. In your own little self-narcissistic, psychopathic, anti-sociopathic person. Thinking of ways of how can I misuse this person's kindness? So much so that and I didn't think people like that existed. I thought people was like me, like, oh yeah, for sure. But it's not so. Everybody ain't bold as a lion. Everybody ain't smooth and cool and bold as a lion at the same damn time. Everybody ain't that. Everybody ain't disciplined and went through things and learned to adjust their own mentality. Even when they didn't even think nothing was wrong, they said, fuck it, I'm going to find something. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all who just continuously, I'm talking to you, continuously get better in time, shedding your old skin. Press one. Shout out to you. Whew. I never knew the task of discipline and shit. It's like, damn. You really got to get away. Get the fuck away. Anything that's stopping you from becoming, just get the fuck away. People see you doing good, they think you ignorant. Because you don't say too much, they try to take advantage of you. You think that person see? No, I don't think. They formulate a whole community behind a false representation of an individual based off of somebody else. Press one. You ever been through that? Yeah, you gotta fight that shit. That's what I was saying. Hold up. Same people say they love you be the ones who try to tear you down the most. That's why you gotta be careful. I don't, like Nip say, I don't come from that world y'all come from. Love is love, Gene. I don't come from that. Facts. So I gotta stay away from confusion and ill intention from individuals. Once I start peeping game, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So the best thing is to don't try to come here and be my friend. None of that shit. You say what's up, that's cool. But don't be like the people in the past. People try to get next to you, show fake support. They think their little dollar is tugging somewhere. It's not. I got great support. One person fucking covers everything at the U. 2 people, 3 people. I got a lot of people that really support the road, So I don't be tripping off of that. I just think that, if you coming over here receiving some of the best information that you could, yeah, I can give it to you for free. And most of the time it is. It always is. I just press live, talk for hours and hours and hours. Patreon is just a place where you can support KevRow. not the confusion. They gonna come over here to see Rico confuse my classroom and talk about things about 10 different topics. Learn how to control yourself, control your brain. We talking about the most dire situation known to mankind, the Black Holocaust, and niggas think I'm gonna go swim with them in Wonderland and end back up in confusion. I said I found the wheel that took away every goddamn Archimedes motherfucking lie there ever was. The- Sir, that's a bank vault door. Press one. Sir, and that's why we gotta stop living in wonder and start putting a name on what is that? Use your brain. What is that? Recreate the scene. What is that? No goddamn Archimedes, 12 BC, nothing. That shit wouldn't have even been around. You wouldn't have found that. Can't go back in no damn time to no goddamn Roman. Them Romans is right there. Romans is right there. The only thing you got on this motherfucking earth besides the urban conservative, and you subscribe to my YouTube page, is KevRow University and learning about how they ideologically subverted us, stole our birthright, switched place and got you thinking you come from Africa. You know where Rico is? You know where they are? 1,000 years back, gone. Time immemorial. So close to Kev, yet so far away in time. They thought they were steering my ship. It's not happening. It's not happening. Because I study in real life. And I don't even study the way you might think I study. I used to. Now it just comes to me. Now it's just applied and it all just makes perfect sense. Boy, we start talking about that Catholic church. Boy, they couldn't wait to get back in time. They can wait back to get back in time. We need to change this conversation. I just want to see what they got other than dissension, distractions, and made up theories. You know, and that's okay if you like. I like theories too, but you have to test the theory. You have to test it. We got to see it in time. I'm the only person walking around who said Marcus Garvey and them helped Walter Plecker and them genocide African Americans. I'm the only one. Y'all got to give me my just due. I'm the only one. Marcus Garvey and them, just like Brother Polite and them, helped the Black Holocaust and help foreign bankers remove you from this homeland, and you thinking you went in some goddamn time machine? Black Victorians all over America, old buildings all over America, black estates all over America, life estates, but estates, property that can be passed down to your children. Press one. But no. And Mark said, showed the proof. And now you see the thumbnail. Now we got the wheel, right? Now we got the wheel. Where's the thumbnail? Now we got the wheel at the Catholic Church. Where is your brain? Thinking about some goddamn Archimedes. Press one. I told you you wasn't stacked up on no ship. You stacked up on the ship. Ships create all the islands. Y'all know it's ships right beneath us. Press one. Dude, this is the ship too. You know that famous picture of all the African Americans stacked on one another on that ship. And y'all say we were slaves. Here it is right here. No, you's dead. Ancestors gone. Oh, this ain't Rashad Jamal melanation. Oh no, this ain't no. This is about the death wheel. Press one. See you. This focus here. I just wanted to see who was in time, who's with us. Give them all that I got. Classroom. Shout out to my Patreon. Shout out. I give them everything that I got. And coming to find out, it's another level to this shit. Look at this. This is the black genocide, the Roman papacy, the Roman, and these are the ones who changed the time that's written about in Scripture. This is the real gold right here. Press one. No, not gold bars. Oh no, not minted 1837 minted gold pieces. No. The real gold, the real jewel, the real jewels, the real foundations of the land that y'all buried right on top of. Press one. You see that pillar right there? That pillar mean you built on top of it. That's what that pillar means. It means there's a world up there. Hit that like button and subscribe. Sometimes you got to take a step back and say, wait a minute. Have we all been living in the devil's dream world? Yes, Disneyland. Not in time immemorial. If you're going to use your brain, don't go into time immemorial. Just go when they erased your heritage. You don't got to go way back to 13 BC or none of that. Just go back when they changed your name. That'd be around the time everything was taken from you. When they didn't change your name, excuse me. When they came and stole your name, thus stealing your birthright, making the dead come alive and the living die. Necromancy. Church politics at its finest. Who told y'all the Catholic Church went into business, into the oil business with the Rothschilds? They know a corporation can't do anything, so they brought everybody to do what? Get free deeds and steal your land. Make it appear it's the world's biggest Truman Show. Press one. Get here, pretend to be people that you're not, so that the corporations what? Own the land. That's why all the Cabbage Patch Babies was brought. That's why all the foreigners was brought here in the early 1900s to repopulate what was just destroyed, which is the Black Holocaust. Press one. Ain't no Tataria. Ain't no motherfucking, ain't no nothing. Just a black African American Holocaust. It's the truth that's going on in the world. This right here. All of the African Americans, firstborns, who was murdered in World War I, the Great War, and World War II. There's three continuous, just back to back. They tried to disguise as independence wars, and in my opinion, try to describe it as Independence Day and revolutionary. You're gonna fight against yourself. The only people who's kept out of this whole story is the original Virginians, the original holders of this state, and how you ended up foreigners in your own land, and they allowing millions and millions and millions and millions of foreigners to come from a borderless. This is what they've always wanted. No borders, so they can come right up in it. They don't vote themselves. Everybody acting surprised that illegal immigration is going on, but these are all your cousins. This is how you got here. Because the genocide that happened over 100 years ago. So everybody can act surprised. and the border and these people, these are all y'all cousins from Ukraine. You gonna support Ukraine because that's how you got here by way of Catholicism. The Catholic Church is the federal government, is the Holy See, is Washington. These places aren't even Washington D.C. wasn't even a part of your nation until 100 years ago. Until no, excuse me, until Trump just forced their ass. Y'all, we running around America thinking these people we using a foreign bank money. They off the coast, and they got your people forefathers' names right here, using your forefathers' name to invite everybody over here. Now, I'm not against immigration, and I'm not against foreigners or none of our brothers on foreign lands and white people come to America. I understand. Shit. I understand. But we not I'm not here to play like to sit in the Truman Show with you. So when people ask about repopulation, you got to know a depopulation had occurred. You got to know that. If you don't know that, um, look up the term repopulation. Re. We fight so hard to be 14th Amendment dead citizens, you don't lost track of your whole heritage. Because if you knew who you was, the whole lie would come out. The whole black Holocaust would be exposed. And then the real Jew, the real people who's supposed to be sympathy of the world. You know why the whole world in scripture owes the Jews? Because of what you see, what I'm talking about. That's why the whole, because they've all taken part in their genocide. That's why. They third and fourth generations that's over here would never even see that coming. Hit that like button and subscribe. Oh, it's Black History. So if you want to stay in a dream world and think Archimedes and the Romans and 17D and Pope Papias the Third and all this silly shit, or you can listen to Kev Gills. Bruh, I'm trying to tell you, America, the corporation of America is the neo Nazis. Is where they hid themselves. They became governors and this one and that one, and they came by way of the Catholic Church. So when he's wearing that wheel, that's the wheel of death. He's an operative of these folk. Like I've been saying, entertainers ain't nothing but the wheel, ain't nothing but the hamster wheel of these people. Keep up the bullshit. How they gonna expose something that's been exposed last 5, 10, 15 years? Y'all can't expose nothing when all the money y'all make come from Harvey Weinstein and Epstein and the rest of these people. You can't expose nothing. You gonna expose what's already been exposed and play the game. It's a lot of blacks that took part in the Black Holocaust. A lot of y'all favorite heroes took part in bringing you into the burning house that Martin Luther King said. Press one before it was King, it was Garvey. Whole world, they just seen tunnels up underground. Tunnels up underground. All on the news. Why? They've been trafficking people and living underground this whole time. In fact, the American, what you call, and you think is the American government, which was these so-called Orthodox Catholics and whatever they is, was underground. It's Italy started underground. Y'all don't got two gifts from Italy, and y'all failed. The Trojan horse you call the Statue of Liberty, and Eiffel Tower. Press one, wherever the fuck that is. Press one. You always want to go. Hit that like button and subscribe. You ain't got nothing from Italy but French fries and their rule over you. Italy is the Jews. It's who you call the Jews. Italy is a main operative claiming to be Jews in Palestine. And Orthodox Russians. That's why when you go, everybody got these conspiracy theories about the Catholics and the Antichrist. Because it's true. It's true. We're proving it every day. What do they worship? Saturn. Who's proving it? KevRow. Press one. You're going to take my time this year. It's like the Gushers commercial. You're going to squeeze the fun out of this. That's why. So the Bible is accurate to the point where it's describing what you think something has already passed. It's a prophecy about the future. And I told you, what if they sold you a prophecy and it ain't even happened yet? They just know scripture. It's going to happen. So they look what they doing. They got a Jesus lined up around every corner waiting for you. They talking about the seat of Pergamus was way over there. Well, that was the one that was, and then it wasn't, and now it is again. Press one. Y'all worship time. The whole system is built on the principles of a specific time. They said downtown LA is a let me explain something, God, first. If you've been over here at KevRow University this whole time, God first, you would know that they said is a nobody. I don't know who they said is. And if you've been here, a student here, and you would know that Mr. Gillespie said that the whole America and all of our cities was buried and they created what we're standing on today on top of our buried bodies. That's what I said. Press one. I said the whole America, the whole foundations is America is the biggest cover up because ain't nothing that at the basement of America but black people and black bodies and black genocide and black cities and black towns that's underwater once again because they stole your names all the way in the 1900s, just a few grandmas ago, just like I told you. Press one. Hit that like button and subscribe, bro. That's why. Not because they're time travelers and because this one's in that one and Archimedes and then what's the name, the third. And no, this is how this shit play out. G. Playing with y'all. Hit that like button and subscribe. It's about the hellfighters who never came home, whose identities were stolen, who died at the hands of Italy, and they created these Nazis around Italy, Italians. How we fighting for it? I asked the question, how we become the damn Nazi? Because America didn't want you, and they gave you to Italy, in which they lost the battle. And y'all know what else happened? They fought with Haile Selassie, who didn't surrendered, and then you lost every damn thing. Fighting with them over there in Iberia. press 1. Hit the like button and some. Don't make me do it. The Moors are operatives of Saturn, Satan. Saturn worship the church. The biggest Moor on the planet is the Pope. The biggest Taj hat wearer on the planet is the Pope. Press 1. The seat where Satan's seat is right there. And y'all can live in the Truman Show and pretend y'all learning something from Kevin Hart and them little beef with a bunch of entertainers and actors and the one lady who didn't get paid enough, who's now making her rounds crying, a bunch of actors going everywhere. Or you can fuck with KevRow, who put all of our them black people in crematoriums all over and buried them. Who did it? United States federal government in association with the Holy See, in association with J.P. Morgan and the bankers and Carnegie and the rest of these people who helped get you on them trains. Press 1. Who helped get you on the train. That pluck you right off the land. Now you in catacombs in a foreign nation. Press 1. Believe in all type of histories. Just word. Only thing you better know is you black. That's what you better know, because in the nation you from, black mean dead anyway. So dead and black. All day, every day. Propaganda. Do-do-do-do-do. That's the motherfucking Morse code, nigga. Press 1. Hit the like button, black. That's the Morse code. Hit the like button. That's Morris Day. Hit that like button and subscribe. One thing these black people and these operatives of this conscious Morris self-hating satanic agenda movement is, you just black in law. Just know that. We black first. And we black. You got foreigners who come over with whole identities in association with these niggas talking about we black. You go to their country, they're going to say, we not black, I am Nigerian. Press 1. You're the only one fooled by these operatives of the system, of the government, these agents of Abyssinia or confusion, of the abyss, marked and pledged themselves to hell. Hit the like button and back. Press 1. Forever and a day. They looking at something they ain't never seen. A nigga ain't pledged nothing. They ain't got all of his, ain't graduate. Not one of your little satanic Saturnalia school. Press 1. Nothing. Homegrown, like they said in the Matrix. 100%. Right before the digital age, stupid. 100%. We proven this is the biggest, unheard of, call it conspiracy, whatever you want. The Black Holocaust is real. Yale University and Skull and Bones know all about it. They're doing seminars on it. They're doing the whole class. Is going to cost you a pretty penny to learn. This is the express lane here. This is the express lane. When you come to KevRow University tomorrow, bro, just be ready to stay on topic. Just know what I'm focused on. First, we colored, then Negro, now African American and black. You was all that within 100 years. Troy, you thought about that? You was all that within 100 years. Troy. Hit the like button and subscribe. You was every one of those within 100 years. They don't know what to do with you. You can't be who you are because, that'd be like China calling in the biggest loan ever. Who told y'all about the loan? Kev. What loan? Dawes. We loaned money to Germany, France. All them owe us. I've been teaching y'all this. These niggas want to stay in quantum land, and I'm telling you something real. They want to stay in time immemorial, way back with Archimedes, was on a Viking ship at war with Greece with this made up jargon nonsense, press one, and I got you right here. Saturn worship, sin. The wife of Saturn is what? The ring of Saturn is a sickle, it's in his hand. All this is what is why we in this situation. At this point in time, nobody want to tell you, but judgment is at hand. Nobody want to tell you that. People want to go. People want to steal. It's a crazy time in the world, champ. People better change their outlook on what they think about God, bro. About our history and who God is and why we serve and why it's important that we know who removed us from our homeland. Who did this to the hellfighters? Who put our people in the catacombs? Who buried us up under the ground? Why we don't got nothing is because you afraid to go there. You looking for them to send one of their puppets out to play in a Wakanda outfit like Dr. Umar Messiah Garvey Johnson. Like Jim Jones, the rapper, who's emulating a name that caused genocide on black people. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. You see what I'm saying? All your heroes, they said, is bought was going to be paid. That's what the federal government was saying in association with the Holy See. And you go chase after the stars and the entertainers who work for them. You deserve to be enslaved. You deserve everything you getting, because if your only outlook and your only hope was in restoring your nation was to be back in law, you failed miserably. To fight in law, to fight these amending things in law by black men is a glorious fight. I don't understand what your issue is. You don't know what the Holy See is and its attachment to your federal government. You don't see the capped Moore brothers acting as the black arm and the black hand of this same empire. Don't tell me about Genghis Khan when y'all are it. Don't tell me about this person 3,000 years ago that had bones stacked all the way up high as mountains when the Catholic Church is sitting right there with all the black people bones, right as high as Genghis Khan can see. And then formed a whole crypt bank, a loaning system, right? We ain't even went there yet. That's why it's debt bonded. You going into debt using this because the people money that is using is dead. They're in dead hands to the estate. This is King George shit. So what's better is build right on top of them. I'm the only one who's going to tell you. Build right on top of them. Have the whole nation as a crypt. Press one. They are all in the vote. Now listen to me. You understand what I'm saying? Each one of them niggas is a gold bar. And they pledged this because y'all owned everything right here. And so they took out loans on your ancestors. Oh no, this didn't happen way back in Jesus. This just happened. They took and funded all of the sister cities in the world you think are countries, are actually money laundering corporation schemes. I think we've been brought up in a dead state, in a corporate dead state. with no God. Only God is time, Saturn, and you living and dying. My man said, stole your birthright. Oh, yeah, got you off the war and stole your birthright. I've been working on this a long time, so ain't no fucking woman gonna put my name in no bad light on this earth when I did so much and I'm doing so much in my real life, bro. Bringing this type of information and thought process forward and brave, I may add. You not finna do that to me. You niggas ain't finna do that to me. Y'all not finna make me no criminal, and I got this in my brain. Y'all criminal. That's why y'all can't talk. That's y'all, G. You don't attach my name. You can't attach me to. I'm Kevin Gillespie. Press 1. You gonna try to stop an individual who got this on his mind. You people are demons and devils. Did I say it right? Demons and devils. You got individuals out here trying to find our ancestors and find out what happened doing God's work in real life. And y'all out here on some, let's get him this way. I'm not Andrew Tate. I'm not falling for none of y'all little anything y'all use. None of y'all little gadgets, little tricks. Y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead. I'm falling for that shit. Eat me some hot Cheetos and keep breaking this shit down. Press 1. Oh, I ain't young Pharaoh. Didn't I tell young Pharaoh to go home? Yeah. Uh-huh. Go home, child. They're looking for bright individuals to destroy. If you didn't see that woman come into his life and bruh, if you didn't see that, God is good. Leave everything, Craig's in trouble. Come quick. See, but Pharaoh's foundation wasn't solid. He fell into temptations and deceit. I'm not saying don't be a man and enjoy yourself, but you know when you start saying F God and you are God, and this is Saturn worship. This is self worship. We're in Communist Party. I can see just, okay, you and your ancestor thing, you believe what you believe because that's what you know. But when a person set out and said, I don't care if God is real, why he do this to us? You know, why he do this to us? Well, my main purpose is to find out what happened to our people 100 and 200 years ago. And I would like to say we've come a long way. 100 years ago, you was a Nazi. Press 1. Remember, you couldn't fight for the American government, who are all the Italians and Dutch and Turks and all of them. No. You got to go over there and fight with Turks and Italians and Dutch against the Nazis. You get it? You don't get that. You can't fight with your own nation in these wars because of segregation, remember? But what you can do is go to our homeland and fight against the Nazis. And you're going to die there. Press 1. They left our brothers there to die. Press 1. Africa, Corps attacked our brothers and murdered our servicemen on the spot. Our servicemen was showing up in droves, thinking that they had friends. On basis, they'd get the next ones right out the way. Like a Holocaust. Next. Train. Next. Everything you saw in the Holocaust movie, that happened to black people. Ain't nobody ever said that. Where's one? Nobody. That happened to you. But you got to understand what happened to you in history to see it. You can't just, we deserve reparations by a federal government. Oh, no, this is deeper than reparations by a federal government who did this to you. You got to know who took part in this. And that's why they throwing all these entertainers out at this time to deflect from this sex trafficking, these tunnels, underground tunnels, these stolen estates, and the Black Holocaust and the revealing of that. And look, now we on Saturn worship. They got a whole death culture. You don't think a gypsy death culture will do that to you? A whole nation full of people with crosses who believe in death square of Satan and Saturn will do that to you? They don't popularize the thing that murdered Christ. That Christ was up on. That's like the Klan having a tree with a bunch of niggas hanging from it. You don't see that? Because you don't know the color of Christ. And that's why. And what nation of people he from. So you thinking that's a cross. That's a tree that was slew, that your Messiah was slew from. Now on top of that, that's a tree. That's symbolic from a tree. That's like putting a tree on the chain, and on the branch of the tree, a nigga hanging there. That's what the cross represents. The celebration of Jesus' death, because it brought so much life and liberty to them. Do you see it? I said that why the death of the Messiah is celebrated, because it gave so much life to the dead. Necromancy. I'm the only one who get down like this, South Central style. That's why. It's necromancy. Jesus caught Peter and them doing necromancy. That's why they was turning over things. That's why they was destroying the church. I'm going to build my church on. I'm going to come out of this. That's why he called Peter Satan. It's Saturn worship. You a Saturnalia. Jesus was saying you running a simultaneous religion covertly. This is blasphemous. What did Peter do? Hung himself upside down on a cross, went to hell. What's hell? The catacombs, where the furnaces and stuff was. Now they all go to the Peter Square and sit where? What do they all worship right there? What do they do? But take instruction from the seat of Peter. And make sacraments and turn around in circles and do death square things and doing bad things and bringing Satan in the church, or Saturn worship in the church. Can I get an amen for helping it come out so clear? Can I get an amen? And that's how you bring Satan in the church and bring in planetary mind and have them worshiping the planet Saturn and Venus and Jupiter and the moon of this one and the moon of that one. Time. Where Rico is. Time. You ever heard that song? Time is on my side. Yes, it is. This is time. I even got WWE fans talking about Kev, the way you broke down the Undertaker and Odin is unbelievable. Press one. The way you broke down and made sense of it by way of using their entertainment as a way of teaching is like, yeah. So what? Everybody's living in the Truman Show, pretending that they hate each other, and this one and that one. The real thing is the awakening of those who are still dead in the tombs under the catacombs, who names still resonate to this day, who people still resonate to this day. They still here. The great, 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 great grandchildren of these people is in the ghettos in America. They died in vain. Of course, if we was to take the federal governments or Americans, they died in vain because we're the worst off and we did the most defending. Remember? All of our servicemen died at sea. Remember? That was the way that you became incorporated. That's uh that's the birth certificate, which created the security bonds and insurance. And put that and was able to take out a substantial amount of revenue per child dead or lost at sea. And consider birthing you a humanitarian effort. Could you believe the accusation? What I'm saying here, you don't got time to think about going back in time and space when this is sitting right here. You don't got time for that. You don't have time. Thank you for blocking these silly messages. Thank you. Matter of fact, toss them out because I'm not doing that this semester. Thank you. Breaking this down is some of the most crucial thing ever. You ain't finna come in here with your small Bible study of Elisha. Press one. You don't know what that can say Elisha, that can say Elisha. Press one. That's my mom's name, Alicia, actually. So get out of town. You don't know what you. Let's stay here. Let's stay here. Okay. The problem with these people is they like to try to convince y'all by using church stuff. Let me handle that by using uh, of the Old Testament, and they try to do this. It sounds better when you use the microphone, and you can't accurately express that by way of clerical work in the chat room. So if you love to stay there, how you gonna understand that? And you not understanding the things that's on the ground. I'm talking about something right here you can see. God said, how you love me and you can't even love your brother? And you can see him. How you going to believe in things way out there that's supposed to be and you can't even see and see with the things that's tangible? How you going that you can't even make sense of the tangible things that's in front of you? How you trying to talk about Nibiru and how were you genocided? How did the Holocaust happen to African Americans? That's the study at KevRow University. And when you're going back into the 1828, you're going back into these blacks' laws and these things. Y'all do all of this teaching on etymology and forgot the law. Why don't you include the law a little bit? You can clear that perspective, because I already proven if I step into the science of it all, I'll lose you. I'll lose you completely. So let's keep it on something that you can see, something that's tangible. You know, because I thought y'all was into physics and alchemy and things of that nature. But it turns out that all of these sciences is nothing more but how to destroy the black body, according to St. Kevin. Press 1. Oh, the alchemical breakdown on how to destroy the black body. Oh, let's make that into a science too. So Hitler don't look so bad in the science community, do it? He asked him straight out, Hitler, what you think about black people? We're going to burn them up and use chemical to do so and rip them from their genes and do this one and that one. But if you explain that in the science format, man, you get them to believe in their own demise. Press 1. That's what we call monkey mind here. Press 1. You believing in Death Square, LSD 25. The Epcot pre-programmed place has already predestined for your ass to sleep well in them little projects you live in. Press 1. Talk about democratic lifestyle. I don't write shit. Press 1. Cameron out here, I don't write shit. I gotta show y'all this before we get to class, because it's gonna be a good season here at KevRow University. It's gonna be a good season. But I'm gonna ask y'all, what the hell is y'all worshiping over there at the St. Peter's Basilica? What the fuck is y'all doing? What is y'all doing? Press 1. What is y'all doing? Well, I tell y'all, the throne of where Satan's seat is, right? Satan's seat is, right? And what's this right here? The whole thing is built on death and the gods of death and the saints of death. Totally contrary to scripture. This is all Peter and their necromance faith, where they pretend to be holy, but you can clearly see what spirit is at on the damn throne. Just look. Just look at it. What spirit is that on the throne? You can't tell me because y'all already busted. That's the spirit that was in Peter that he said Satan. Right there on the sitting down. You don't see that? You don't see the spirit that was in Peter sitting right there on the throne? You don't see that? No, Odin is very just significant to the god of time and death. This is the beast this is death that was placed on the minds of the people. This is sin. But again, only allowed to prosper for as long as time was set. It's not real. These are your iron statues and your statues made of wood that got people to believe in Antichrist. This is Antichrist. You can't say the Antichrist is coming. The Antichrist has come. And you are Africorps. You are Legion. You are his army. The army is on television every day. The army is sitting right there, the 50 nations at the United Nations, stopping you from becoming who you are. It's only them. It's been them the whole time. They like to have you, they got you to believe in allegorical concepts and characters. You think some big Satan guy is coming. The Bible is describing the corporation, the dead corporation. And they have a religion within that corporation, a synthetic form of spirituality, wherein they think that Jesus is coming to catch them up in the cloud. When you talk about what America is to black people in America, it's like the fulfillment of the Gentiles, to pillage them and to rob and to turn and to burn Jerusalem, the homeland, to destroy it. Was it destroyed? And they are the ones that wrote the Bible. No, they did not write the Bible. Sorry for your luck. This is what I'm saying. They didn't write the Bible. They merged Saturn and planet worship in the church and got Bible, God-fearing people to believe in allegorical concepts. They didn't write the Bible, which is why I'm telling you, word first, to chill out. They didn't write the Bible. There are Bibles in America, in graves, older. It's going to date back to the 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th century. They didn't speak English. They spoke Russian and Yiddish. We speak English. I don't know why that's hard for you people to understand. I'm teaching here. Press 1. To insinuate that Orthodox Russians wrote the Bible and people who speak Yiddish wrote scripture proving that the Son of Man was coming to redeem his people. You are a fool. You a fool to think they will write themselves in being lose. They write what? They don't believe in the Bible. They trample on God's word. They're pagans. Their whole point was to run simultaneous with yours, a dead system, so that they may come alive. What aren't you understanding? What they got to do with who wrote the Bible? That's not them in the Bible. The people in the Bible is not them. Ain't no John in Russia. Ain't no Yiddish John. Ain't no Yiddish Elijah. Ain't no Yiddish Tyrone. Press 1. Y'all keep giving these people with the longest names ever, with the different names in the world, giving them yours. Sarah. I ain't met a Ukrainian Uber driver named Sarah yet. Press 1. Tired of you people playing these little games. You don't know nothing. Who was at the Council of Nicaea? If you don't know that, you don't know what you're talking about. Who was at the Council of Nicaea? See what I'm saying? Another backflip. Another backflip. So you want me to say that there was a Council of Nicaea and Constantine and this one and that one. Fine. Constantine. Voila. That doesn't make me no smarter than nothing. Press one. What I broke down, this is what I was saying. That's why I said, y'all don't belong in this university, and over here at my YouTube page. You don't belong here. What I said during this whole podcast trumped your small little stupid ass little reference point. You're not supposed to be here. I'm not for that. I'm here for specific individuals who actually on my Patreon and support this broadcast. Let me do some shout outs for the people that's in my Cash App for today. Press one. I won't be coming on here every day because I'm now working on the Urban Conservative and my political ventures. So you really gotta, if you just be here. Shout out to Shannon Nixon and Loyalty Trucking for right now, and that's today for today's program. Deborah Nichols, Corey Sandry, Taj, Bobby Williams, Stephen Watson, and Jason Harris and Cedric Jefferson for the last 2 days. Like I wasn't on, they was still contributing to the program. Just because I'll be taking days off, just breathing, and it'll allow me to just, freestyle these conversations rather than force them on people that's not really corresponding to the information. I'm not here for a lot of individuals, and I accept that. But the people who do find this information challenging, thought-provoking, knowledgeable, make you even want to look up a lot of these situations, God bless y'all. Because that's what a non-compost mentioned. They can't see nor can they. If that's the problem, William Jones, you get a real a great perspective at that level of understanding. So that's what I had to learn. They just can't see and they can't hear, and I'm not even talking to them. These are people who are set in their ways and have no growth to them, and they right. Can't nobody come and prove them wrong. They right. With all the right stuff that I've been proving, which is a lot of stuff. And all you got to do left is explain how Constantine, press one. Soul Invectors, how they incorporated Saturnalia worship and paganism and crypt. This is your first cryptocurrency. The federal government, once this is revealed, has a big decision to make about their very own crypto fiat currency, because you can't use their money unless it's dead. It's a debt. And the reason why it's a debt is because it's a loan. And the reason why it's a loan is because the people who names and stuff that J.P. Morgan and them stole, and Grover Cleveland and them stole, press one, well, they all dead. So we took out loans, and we're going to allow you to take out a loan and get a free estate over here. You want to go? Where? To America. Get on the train. Come on. And that's what happened. And I know y'all can see it out there. And that's the beauty of it, being able to see it, freestyle it, make it make sense to my people. You know what I'm saying? Our people are the struggle who think beyond thinking. I'm challenging. It's no wonder why they do so much and aim at me so much is because I'm I'm thought provoking, and I'm helping the simple person become that way as well. Don't be capped at what you graduated from. The cap and gown, that Saturn worship again. Press one. That Saturn worship. You've been indoctrinated. Here's your diploma. That's why all international people come over here and do what? Go to school and get what type of learning? Cap and gown. Are you there? No, you're at Morehouse dancing around doing free Masonic fraternity dance moves, hugged up together and very short attire as men with 1976 queer attire, press one. With boots talking about "Woo, woo, 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 woo," and you're not on law. If you can fight Satan with the law, God's law, we can fight Satan with God's law. And they don't want to tell us that because the Moorish Empire and these black folk are in bed with Satan or the dead corporation. In fact, they have a friendship treaty with the corporation. Press one. I mean, we were forced to be 14th Amendment citizens. These niggas signed up. Press one. They said, we'll do it. We'll watch over them. Press one. We'll make sure no Messiah comes from them. And if they do, we'll keep them under control because we are everywhere. Press one. We are we. Press one. And that's the whole demographics of this YouTube page. It's freedom of expression. Make sure y'all join the Patreon. And for the people at $30, now this ain't for new people, but this is a new thing that I'm doing every month. Is I got custom bobbleheads, so I'm gonna be doing a raffle on my Patreon, bobblehead Kev, and you're gonna get a custom bobblehead at different ones, and you might want to collect them all because I'm gonna be giving them away. Every month is a new bobblehead. I think that's fun, and I think that's dope, and that's something you can put up in your bathroom or in your bedroom or wherever. I don't know if you want a bobblehead Kev looking at you, but I'm gonna be giving those away just for the people who are subscribed at the $30 tier. I'm gonna be raffling bobbleheads off every month, so enjoy that. And that's just for community support, community classroom appreciation, and get more people over to my Patreon at $30 a month so we can give away more bobbleheads. Now, how the fuck is that? Press what? I've been looking on what to do more, being that I'm going over to the political realm real quick. You know, I do this class pay for itself, so why not just give away bobbleheads? Some bobbleheads ain't never been, and you can't go wrong with bobbleheads. So yeah, when you come to class, just have your mind around the genocide of our people, our Black America. If you're not Black, if you're an American, it's about the genocide of African American. And if Yale University can teach white people this, then we can teach white people this too. First, well, we can teach people what happened to us. We don't even go to the African American Museum because I hate looking at the damn German Shepherd bite that one man t-shirt. First one, I want to know how we fell and how we lost everything, how our names ended up in stock markets around. Well, that should be, how did we end up in this situation? These are the questions that have to be asked. And if you people took out loans on our forefathers, creating a whole indebted nation, and made everybody be Catholics, that's for you to worry about. We don't have to worry about that. That's not like, to me is all my friends dead in the motherfucking cemetery. Drug enhancement, gang enhancement, press one, and more illegal immigration. So we got laws and stuff we got to adhere to. And if you want to be a part of that show and a part of KevRow University, make sure you download Zoom. I will be dropping the link during class on Patreon, so you'll be able to join and be part of that, but not just part of KevRow University, but KevRow as a whole, as a record label. I mean, press what? No, because when I do KevRow at night, like right now, we can get a lot of the regular folk on, and we can talk about these things that's going around in our urban community. And that's all the way around, not on no religious aspect, because we've learned a lot of religious aspect is allegorical, no law. So not from a religious aspect, just from a grown person, grown adult, urban, democratic lifestyle point of view, done conservatively right there on Channel 54. Join the Patreon. And yeah. And as always, I see y'all tomorrow morning in class.